All right, welcome back. Set for fifth grade action here. CO Showtime, Ohio Crush. Thanks for joining us here. The 2019 GBA Otterbein Classic. This game was just slightly delayed due to me getting names and numbers, so we'll work this. Again, just be patient. As takes a little time to get the names and numbers there. And we'll get to starters here for Ohio Crush. Number 5 is Callie Ehlers. Tori Smith is number 30. Karis Dye is 23. Megan Mongold is 15. And Tylee Davis is 21. So that's your starters for the Ohio Crush, or in orange, CO Showtime. In the white, Megan Clausing is 0. Number 1 is Anna Eulenhank. Roseberry. And her pass intended for Eulenhank will go out of bounds. And possession will go over to the Crush. No score here. 10:39. Fifth grade game, so be 2 12-minute halves. Sixth grade and under in the GBA, you play 2 12-minute halves. If you get up by 20 in the second half, it's a running clock. And we have not had anything close to a running clock thus far. Pass inside. Shot up and good, and muscling it up in the end was Dye. But they're going to call the foul before the shot. So Crush looking to get the ball in. Dye jumper, no good. Nice check out there by Bertke. But coming up with the long pass, Smith. Dribble drive looking. Jumper baseline. Play 14 minutes. Good. Ehlers off the bounce game. And the Crush will extend a little full court pressure. Whoa, broke it nicely. Roseberry. A high ball screen. Spin. Possession will stay with Showtime. Past Clausing in the paint. And the ball will be tipped out of bounds. Shot by Dye, no good. Pocket picked. Clausing going behind her back. Jumper by Conley. Peyton Conley comes off the bench. Immediately contributes a blocked shot. And a zone defense, 2-3 by Showtime. Rebound. Out to Mongo. And Gorley comes up with it. Gorley stops and pops. Kaylin Gorley with her second. Field goal. And Showtime's opened up an 8-2 lead. That's going to score the Crush. Jumper no good. Rebound comes down to Ehlers, who just checked in. Smith. Long pass to Marine. Leah Marine's checked in for the Crush. Smith, free ball, no good. Loose ball. Marine has it. To Smith. Possession. Good defensive pressure by the Crush. They forced the turnover. So it'll be Crush ball. Ohio Crush wearing the orange uniforms. Black numerals. CO Showtime. The white jerseys, blue shorts. Although 1-3-1 defense employed now by Showtime. Crush working inside out. Smith. As there's a 3-ball by Tipton, no good. Rebound comes down to Showtime. Loose ball, Smith has it for Crush. Ball knocked loose, Ehlers runs it down. Ehlers, little stutter. Dribble, her pull-up no good. Rebound inside by Karis Dye, and Dye will go to the free throw line for 2. So Dye to the line. We have 4:26 left here in the first half. Showtime up 4. Free throw back rim by Dye. Ehlers and Smith with 2 each for the Crush. Showtime. Gorley has 4, Conley 2, and Roseberry 2. Second free throw, no good. Rebound secured by Kress. MJ Kress pass leads to a Gorley basket. Gorley has 6. And Showtime leads by 6. Here's a steal. As Showtime will take it out. Clausen's jumper would not fall. Runner a little short there by Roseberry. Crush looking to attack the zone. Gorley, strong off the glass, no good. Rebound, fighting for it and pulling it out was Marine. To the basket, layup, good. J.C. Smith with her second field goal. Smith looked like she was shot out of a cannon. Gray still dribbling, getting another ball screen up top. Timeout, Crush. 2:48 left. Showtime up 4. Thanks for joining us here on GBA TV. We'll step aside and be right back. As getting fouled on the baseline shot, there was Mongold, and she will go to the line. Was that a 3-ball? We'll see here soon. First free throw. Pressure, knocked the ball out. So back to the Crush. As Kress comes down, if needed for Showtime, and here's the steal. That was Torrey Smith with the steal. Here's the jumper. No good by Gray. And here's a run out. Gorley with the stick back, no good. Off the Clausing miss. Gray. Long pass, nice pass by Gray. But the shot by Dye would not fall. And possession will go back to Showtime. 2:07 left here in the first half. Showtime having trouble with the pressure, and Gray will turn it over with the double dribble. Jordan Gray, great anticipation to get that steal, but Showtime with possession and a 4-point lead. Gorley gets it, or excuse me, that was Roseberry. So off the turnover, it will be Crush basketball. Taking it all the way, but losing it there at the end is Tipton. Tell you, impressed with the guard play we've seen so far. Big thing is you got to keep your head up, and even though young squads here, guards are doing a great job keeping their heads up and seeing the floor. It's Mongo, stick back, no good. Stick back again by Smith. Another opportunity, long jumper by Smith is no good. Clausing gives it up top to Roseberry. 1:12 left here in the first half. Eulenhank cut off. They call it jump ball, I believe. And jump ball, they're going to say orange. Orange way. So, a little confusion there. So we're nearing 1 minute left here in the first half. Showtime leading by 3. Smith, nice hesitation dribble off the bounce. Shot no good. Rebound by Showtime. Clausing all the way, layup no good. Stick back by Roseberry, no good. Berkey with the rebound. Jumper by Roseberry, no good. Gorley shot, no good. Rebound ran down by Eulenhank. Another jumper by Gorley, no good. Stick back up and in. First half. Play your score at the half. Showtime 12. Ohio Crush 7. We'll step aside and be back for second half action. sometimes. Again, Jeremy will be going on later. So it will be Showtime basketball. Bertkey to throw the ball in. Clean. Two. Our first two games. This her third point. Good. Rebound ran down by Bertkey. She'll give it to Clausen. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good hand. Clausen. Tightly by Mongo. Little ball screen by Roseberry. Pick and roll as the pass will be tipped away. Shot by Gorley. No good. Rebound. Mongo. Marine bounce pass back to Smith. 10.5 minutes left in the ball game. Mongo's jumper. And Roseberry will set it up. 10 minutes left in this game. Drive and drawing contact, and again going to the line will be. Thanks for joining us here on GBA TV. Live streaming the 7th annual 2019 GBA Otterbein Classic. Believe Dye got a piece of that shot. Showtime looking to get it in. To Gorley, she retrieves it. Roseberry again tries to drive right side. Shot unable to go. Gray out with the push. Gray coast to coast. Shot blocked. Nice recovery there by Showtime as that's Crush yet to score here in the second half, but only trailed by 6. Like we said, with over 9 minutes left, still a lot of time. Roseberry down the lane, shot no good. Rebound secured by Davis. Going to the basket with Smith. Her shot partially rejected. Gray runs down the loose ball, has to save it, but into Clausen's hands. Clausen, coast to coast, layup no good. And there's a foul in the backcourt, and I believe they're going to get Uhlenhank of Showtime with the foul, and they will. So 8:54 remaining. Off the glass and good by Clausen. 16-7. Showtime has opened up a 9-point lead. Ball game. It'll be 8th grade. United and the NW Ohio B-Ball Club. .841 left in this game. Hard to believe the Laurel Hill Classic just 2 weeks away. Already over 100 teams have signed up for that. What a big weekend that'll be in Cincinnati. That's in 2 weeks. 19 courts and 4 at 4 different locations. Gray pull-up jumper. Gets her own rebound. On pass to Gray. Tipton setting the screen up top for Gray. Jumper baseline by Smith, no good. Rebound to Showtime and Bertke. But she loses it, so ball will stay with the Crush. 7:35 left. 9-point lead by Showtime. Again, that's been their biggest lead so far. Gray trying to penetrate the zone, as they're going to get a travel baseline. Davis started to pull the trigger, and at the last second seen a teammate come open here for the Crush. Ehlers, Mongo, Smith back in, and on cue, Smith layup good. Tori Smith with her first back steals. Throw no good of Showtime. Smith's second free throw, no good. In this game, we're back after the timeout. 7-point lead for Showtime. As Smith has it. And being called for the travel there will be Ehlers. So Kress triggers it in. The Roseberry. 6:40 left. Showtime with possession and up 7. Spray looking for a high ball screen. Pick and roll. Rebound backside by Kress. Her stick back no good. Crush looking to push now. They get the ball to Smith. Smith brings it back up top. And a long two there by Ehlers. That's her second field goal. Beats the trap. Gives it to Clausen. Ball out of. Gives it to Roseberry. Her pass leads to a Bertke jumper. No good. Ball's on the floor. Tie up. Possession. Survey says they'll keep it with Showtime. Showtime, their biggest lead has been 9. Crush here in the second half. They've gotten it to within 5 a couple of times. But the Crush will, again, have an opportunity to get it within a one-possession game. Mongo. As here's another over and back. Mongo was tripped up there and had to throw the ball back. And Ehlers just unable to get her feet set before she caught the ball. Again, you must establish position in the front court before you can receive the pass in the front court. There'll be a quiz on these rules later. As there's a foul. Off the Marine rebound. Marine has rebounded well for the Crush. She hit Smith. Smith will bring it back up top. 4:50, clock running here in this ball game. Crush with possession, down 5. Marine, spin move at the block, and she will be fouled. I believe they're going to get Bertke with the trip. So 4:44 left. Crush, it's been a long time since they've been within a possession. And they've had numerous opportunities here to make it a 3-point game to the last few trips. You just haven't been able to get a shot to fall, and Roseberry off the steal. Splits a double team, and she will draw the foul. We'll see if it was before the shot. It is. So Showtime take the ball out. Carly Tipton will check in for Mongo for the Crush. 4:32 left. Roseberry the trigger. Roseberry, pull up jumper. No good. Rebound. Backside by Kress, and then she's tied up. And possession will go back to the Crush. Crush really in need of a field goal. Time and press applied by Showtime. And it leads to a turnover there, errant pass. And possession back to Showtime. 18-13, 4:10 left. We've got a timeout, White. We'll keep it here. 4:10 left, 18-13, as we'll take a peek at the Showtime timeout. Showtime leads by 5. Kaylin Gorley leading the way with 8 points. Conley with 4. Roseberry with 4. Clausen with 2 for Crush. J.C. Smith, Callie Ellers, each with 4 apiece. Smith with 2, Gray with 2, Mongold with 1. But Gorley, who had 8 points in the first half, has not scored in the second. And it will be Showtime basketball. Clausing. Roseberry looks to get it out of the corner, dribbles up nicely, back to Clausing. Clausing dials up the deep 3, no good. Marine, another rebound. Near steal, but Tipton comes up with it. Tipton brings it up top, gives it to Smith. Smith cut off. Good hustle there by Clausing, coming in from behind there to knock the ball loose and then diving for it as it goes out of bounds. We got 3:28 left. And we have been stuck on 18-13 for a long time. Ball knocked away, but Tipton comes up with it. Smith thinks about the 3. Gives it to Tipton. And timeout. Crush will take 1-2. 3:12 left. Showtime by 5. We'll be back. 2019 GBA Otterbein Classic. Welcome back to Otterbein University. 3:12 left. Crush basketball. Down 5. Tipped it. Dribbles it back up to the top. Trying to split this defensive force, which is Showtime. Nice turnaround jumper by Dye, but she cannot get it to fall. And on the jump ball, it'll go back to Showtime. Roseberry trapped in the backcourt. Looks to attack off the bounce, and she's going to split 4 defenders. To the basket, layup good. Ava Roseberry with her second field goal. She has 6, and that's a big one. Roseberry looking to push. Good hustle there by Racing. Layup good. That's MJ Kress with her first field goal. So teams trade turnovers there. And then it's MJ Kress who finishes. That's the 9th. 9-point lead for Showtime. We'll keep it here. 1:48 left. You got games going on here at Otterbein University. The GBA is also at Wittenberg in beautiful Springfield, Ohio, with games as well. Have over 80 teams playing here at Otterbein. 8 courts going on. We'll try to zoom in and get a close-up of Jeff Neff, who is monitoring these courts that we're working at. Getting to the basket there is Ehlers. She's fouled. There's 1:31 left. So 1:31 left. Ehlers to the line. First free throw back rims for Callie. Second free throw, no good. So Showtime, minute 24 from winning their first game here, but a turnover. Don't count the Crush out yet. Stick back up in the end there by Tori Smith. That's Smith's second field goal. Smith has played well for the Crush. Roseberry will be fouled in the backcourt with 1:03 left. It's a 7-point lead by Showtime. They have led throughout. Their biggest lead has been 9. As Conley and Clausing will check back in for Showtime. Kress and Berkey come out for Showtime as Showtime will go all guards with Gorley out there. Roseberry gives it to Conley. Conley pass up to Gorley, and she's fouled. Oh, not a tie-up. They're going to call the foul.